All right, hello YouTube. Today is another episode of the Behemoth Biter Battle League. Today we have match number 3075. SteelAxe taking on the Old Guard. That'll kick off here in just a bit, and then right after that one, a doubleheader today. It is match number 2214. I have no idea what those IDs are, but then right after that we'll have Mystic Clutch Pipe and the SteelAxe Mafia. Thanks very much for being here. Let's get to the field. All right, Biter Battles is a 3v3 league match. You go to !BB Champions. So it's bbchampions.org. And one team gets the north, one team gets the south. There's a home and away, and there's a system of choosing which one is north and south. And then each team chooses a starter pack, which is listed on the screen here. And once that is chosen and a side is chosen, each team is placed on one side of this river. There's no artillery or nukes, and this river is wide enough to not be shot across, nor can you landfill across it. So teams are completely separate. There's no direct PvP. The way the PvP works is you race as to quickly and effectively gather up some science, and you can either send it up your own tech tree to increase your technology and your values, or you can send it via a menu up here in the upper left that is custom to this scenario. You can send it to increase the evolution and the threat of the other team, such that the biters attacking them get stronger and stronger. The biters continuously come for this silo. There's no pollution. They only attack the silo and military targets. So you'll see the evolution. Evolution always trickles upward. It never goes downward. And you can speed that up by throwing science at the other side. Threat ebbs and flows. The rate of threat that always increases is proportional to the evolution. But then as you shoot biters and you kill biters, the threat goes down. So it's kind of an ebb and a flow, but it always continuously goes up. The threat is the frequency and the number of the biters in each batch that attacks. The evolution is the strength of them. So they'll go up from small to medium to large to behemoth. And the victory condition is last silo standing. So as long as your silo is standing before theirs, you win. We're allowed 3v3. And you can tell by the text that's happening on the screen is each team is allowed a fourth spy slash coach that can watch the action for that team. They're non-participating player, but it was just easier to put in the option for a fourth player to both spy on the other team, which is of mixed value, but also to look at your builds and coach them and find any of the mistakes. That's more the value of what that fourth player does, I would say, than spying on the other team. You could also spy on the other team by consuming a fish and either using that for health, or in the custom menu, it opens up and shares the radar for, I think, 30 seconds. So anyway, that's Biter Battles in a nutshell. Go to bbchampions.org for more information. Right, that's the other thing, Ileander. That's good point. So it's to kind of make it, just kind of balance out anyone who is using chat as a streamer as an advantage. So it's just easier to do that.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but it looks like they are possibly just going to use a random fourth player to spy for SteelAxe team.
Oh man.
They said that it does not have to be a registered person.
Right. So no, that's not correct. It's not correct, La Curta. Streaming is encouraged. There's your starter packs. So frequently, Nefrums and Anti and Phoenix and Xeno and Bumblebee Rider and Dr. Doof and everybody's encouraged to stream this. So it's just it's easier. Well, I'm better with a partner. So on these, I'm better with a partner in general. So
I'd say that goes for a lot of aspects in life.
yeah, it sure does, doesn't it? Looks like Anti's having some technical issues, so we should wait in a couple minutes for him. It is 3v3 active. Each player of 3 is allowed a spectator player coach, so it's 3.5 versus 3.5. What's up, Commander?
Now, I don't know if you went through teams yet, but Team SteelAxe is Antielitz, Phoenix, and Nefrums. Xenocyber is their other player, but unfortunately it appears as though they're not going to be able to make it today.
Yep.
Old Guard is PunkSkeleton, Antipatience, Loomis, and Rorona Jedi, which I think is Aquajedi here in the game.
Yep. Yep. I've not seen them the Old Guard.
I watched one game with them, but I don't remember who it was against. I think that was one that JD and I streamed, and I don't remember their tactic.
Does the scores? No, that's weird. I never noticed the scores there before. Hey, Requisite, it'll start here in just a second. We're waiting on one player. Yeah, so I don't know what the scores are, but but the team gets to choose which starter pack you get. You can see they're semi-balanced. Yeah, so Commander, the spectator coach is one to balance out those streamers who don't have chat helping them, etc. You just may as well have a player help you. And 2, also to help you if you miss something in a build. This is a very fast-paced game, so there's a lot of times you'll have a splitter unprioritized or a belt that's dead-ended or an inserter that's blocked. That's something that your player coach can kind of see for you. And 3, they can look at the other team and give you a gauge on what they're doing.
Yeah, that bonus person can also be the coach as far as telling where to go, what to do, what to build. Groovy. So eyes in the sky.
Yeah. Hey, Biter's coming from the east. Go get him. That sort of stuff. Yeah, it was just to kind of level that out. I think that's a really good. Zulon will be spy. Zulon's really good. He's a mod maker and very sharp dude. That's great. Zulon is not a random. But yeah, it's a really the 4th player coach is a they spectate like Nefrums and I do. Not Nefrums. No, Doof and I do. I was looking at the word Nefrums. They spectate like Doof and I do, and they can see the whole map. The same way chat can see it.
They don't have access to the spectator mode, though, do they?
I think they do. It's a good question.
That would seem a little almost overpowered, because then you wouldn't need any fish or anything. You just run around and you can even clear the map that way. So I wouldn't think they would have access to the spectator mode.
Oh, that spectator mode. Yeah, okay, they have access to map mode, but not that other spectator. Right. So you wouldn't be. I don't think they could. They don't think they can hit this button up here. Right. Yeah, because the spec. That's the big one. Is the spec mode? You'd be able to look for oil. So Zulon actually shoutcasted one of these with me a long time ago.
I'm not familiar with the Zulon.
Yeah, he hadn't been around a while. He made a mod. I think he was one of the first ones. He was one of the first ones to... I missed dessert. He was one of the first ones to have the inserter insert coal onto the smelting line from those, and have the coal line go perpendicular to the smelting line. You know how you have half a belt to half a belt? I was one of the first ones to discover that.
Nice.
Yeah. Pretty sure he used that in a speed run. I think. If I remember he's the right one. I'm 90% sure that's true. That's true. Yeah, the starter packs are interesting, right? So the last few times we've seen SteelAxe go for the combat starter pack when they're home. But I think this time Old Guard will get to choose all of that. They'll get to choose their map side, they'll get to choose the reroll, and they get to choose the starter pack.
The last one we shoutcasted, they chose the regular pack, which gives a lot of a lot of starting stuff. So
yeah, or
start was pretty quick.
I thought they did combat.
That was one with Antielitz did last time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe it was a different one. I did see someone use the regular pack, which again, that's a heck of a start.
Oh, the slow one, or the minimal one?
Yeah, because it gives you all the miners, all the furnaces, bunch of green circuits, so you can get inserters started right away.
Oh yeah. They give you lots of handcraft material.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Right. Yeah, the scores are probably just to balance out how much material's in each one. They said, let's go over 10K a little bit. So, right, we had one team grab the science pack, and the two I did with Hafala's, and he successfully was arguing, if you ever choose a science pack, immediately throw those 50 science. Don't use it for your own science. Just throw them. Hey ha! There you go. Hey Wexy. Hey ha. Hey ha is
not a horrible idea.
Competitor. Yeah, he had because look what you get. You get 20 science machines. You get 20 labs, and you get 20 assemblers. You could have science going very, very quickly.
You get 30 assembler 1s and 20 assembler 2s, along with solar panels, so yeah.
Yeah, you get solar panels. Yeah, so PETA argues the opposite, says you need to use that to get to green science. But Hafala's actually maybe convinced me to just throw that, because you're going to have red science up and running very quickly anyway, because of all the packs and all that. Yeah, and it's also, you only have handguns. You don't have any machine guns or anything else. So that should put them on their heels just for the handgun. And I guess it would depend. Hafala's would be if there were few turrets on the map. If there's lots of turrets, it may be nullified. But if there's few turrets plus all you have is pistol. Maybe you do. Hey, Ubermeyer. Hey, Zem. Score is resources plus craft time plus a bit of interpretation. Oh! Okay. Thank you, Zem. What's up, buddy? Zem's a competitor. Pete's a competitor. Hecha is a competitor. Thanks for hanging out. As soon as we see Anti log in, then we'll probably get rolling. He's experiencing some technical difficulty. The other Anti, and not Antipatience. Oh, you did. You used to. P is a speedrunner. Actually, one other thing is PETA has one of the most special areas, one of the most special world records of all time, and I remember it too. PETA, you want to explain that one? Yep, the 91 minutes for a 90-minute
yeah.
for a 90-minute achievement.
Oh, I saw that. That was great.
The achievement of getting on track like a pro is put down a locomotive, get an achievement within 90 minutes. It is a world record because it's impossible. It's the best world record. It's an achievement that is specifically do it before 90 minutes expires, and he managed to do it in 91 minutes, which...
Well, I mean, to be fair, the speed run isn't necessarily about getting the achievement. It's just speed running that, getting on track like a pro.
Track like a pro. Oh yeah, I guess it was reworded now. It used to be get the achievement, and maybe it was reworded now. So that might have been it. But he got a really good one, a really good, great speed run record.
Oh, it does say it's won by obtaining the Get on Track Like a Pro achievement.
Okay, there it is. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's pretty.
Yeah. See.
Pitta is a moderator for the speedrun forum, so perhaps they had a little bit of sway.
A little bit of competitive liberties, I would say. All right, here comes the reroll. We'll get started. And I think the old guard will get to do all the choosing this time. He got the achievement, see? You landed the plane. Ooh, look at this one. No turrets, 1 turret. None. None visible.
Yeah, I don't see any.
A lot of coal. Mixed ore patch.
Oh, this is gross. I mean, there's...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 turrets.
Okay, this looks a little better. There's a big open hole in the wall. Reroll map. Oh, come on.
Oh, that actually looked like a decent map. A lot of resources available, although it's all right around the silo.
Yep.
All that iron, which means you would probably have to power up the silo, which draws 300 kilowatts of power constantly.
Yeah. 300?
Pretty sure it's 300.
How much does that draw? Yeah, it's the best Gottlieb, I would tell you. Ooh, this one's gross.
Oh, it's 8 kilowatts, I guess.
Yeah. This one's worse.
Oh, wow, there is no resources.
Yeah, oh, and look, the copper and the iron are merged. If we reroll, he probably should have kept the first one. I vote. I should vote to go back to this one. You like it?
Oh, that's gross.
That's pretty gross. Actually, it would be a real test of the mixed ore patch. You're kind of forced to do mixed ore patch. A lot of good coal rocks though. Check that out.
And Dremel just asked if you could remove and replace that rocket silo. The answer is no.
You can't. Yeah.
Wow, that's
it's a Nefrums map. That's right. Well, yeah, you'd have to do the mixed ore patch. So, and there's a multitude. So, to Peter's point in chat, there's a multitude of strategies to do with mixed, and you got to be prepared for them. There's a bunch of different scenarios you can do. Anti's already plotting.
Oof, this
they still thinking? Team at home.
Yeah, we haven't been locked in yet.
Yeah, we're not locked in. All right, we're waiting for the choice here.
I mean, in that mixed patch, there's a fair amount of iron that you could hit. There's a fair amount of copper you could hit, but it's still going to be mixed.
Yeah. There's a couple of spots in there that you could put a coal burner drill, but I guess unless you do it right there instead. Yep.
Oh, they're
Stay.
keeping it.
All right, there we go.
Keeping it. Oh my god.
Confirm regular,
This
and
is
south.
This is gross.
Yeah. Regular south. Okay. So SteelAxe will be on the north, and Old Guard will be on the south. Punk, Antipatience,
And you said
Loomis.
they're choosing the regular packs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or no, not
So
Loomis.
Fast start, but
Jedi.
Oof.
There's the deal. You can hit the alt, and they'll start to do it. Okay, I'm gonna take this mouse. Okay, I'm on the timer. I bet you Anti and Nefrums are gonna shout ready real quick because they want to go.
Yep.
Ready? Yep. He's always ready. They'll be ready out the gate. They need about 60 seconds to talk, and then they have their stuff. Is it better to sort the ores before or after smelting? You'll see. HR, you will see the strategy that is used. It'll be pretty great.
I mean, either way could work. You could just send everything down the line and smelt it. The only problem is stone. You'd have to filter stone out.
Yeah. So yeah, that's really the only one is you can send everything down the line and you sort out stone. You also filter out, and stone usually just goes into either furnaces or walls, because you need so many walls on this map. Anti wants to go check out what that patch is over there. They may put the furnaces out here to the right. Probably power is going to go just down right here.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Anti says, yeah, go ahead and throw all your miners right there. Probably this one is for Burner City here and smelting line here. That's probably what he's calling for.
Yeah, you can set up a decent burner city on that as is.
Yeah, he wants. I bet he's wanting some burner cities right here to start with, and then he'll drag it through. Phoenix says he's going to go look out there. Let me look see if there's anything out there. Oh yeah, there is another iron patch out there. I don't see any nearby oil. Just going to do a quick sweep. Some coal way out there. There's a biter out there. All right. I don't like to do that much because it'll start doing the chunks. Yep. This scenario, it does crank up the richness. So if you look at the density of, hover over the stone in the mixed ore patch, 41K in that little sliver versus in the biggest patch of stone is 68K. So yeah, Aleander's right. Look at that little strip is 73K, super rich. Versus, and there's more stone in that little bitty patch than there is in the bigger patch.
All right, looks like here we go.
All right, let's make sure I got the timer. Here we go. Colors change. They go from green to orange. Here we go.
Yeah, some of us can't tell that.
Factorio has a colorblind mode. All right.
It's worthless.
It is.
Speaking as somebody with protanopia, yes, it's pretty worthless.
All right, Anti's going to go off here, and he's going to throw down probably the smelting lines.
Team South got a nice iron line set up right at the start.
Right away. Oh, yeah. Yeah, unmixed. That's good.
Yep, they could probably throw down another one unmixed right below it.
Mm-hmm. All right, look where Nefrums is going to put the smelting line. It's going to go vertical. Oil is in the second mixed ore patch. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. There it is. Anti has no in-game sound, so nobody peeps. Well, what do we do now? Maybe we just pause it?
They did, I think. No, it may not be paused. Yeah, it's paused.
Yeah, it's paused. I can't move. One would argue that he needs that. Can we save this? Can we save the game and have him bounce out? Oh, I gotta pause my sound. Pause my recording here.
All right, he's ready to go.
Unpaused. Here we go. And I'll resume my timer at 1:42. Yep, Phoenix is setting up power. What's Antipatience doing? Oh, power up way up there. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's going to set it up right on the coal. That's not bad.
At least for the first couple of miners.
$142. Okay, 30 more seconds, so we'll start mine.
Team South has some science working already. Not automated, it's hand-fed, but they pocket crafted some, and labs are working. And they're about to have their automation started.
And that'll do it right about there. Okay. Timer resumed. Let's go out and chop some trees. Oh, there's some oil right 12 o'clock, a little bit.
Might be all they need to stop. Look at all that water. Might be all they need to stop all the attacks coming from the center.
Yep.
And there's not much there. It's less than 1 per second.
Oh, very strange. Look at where they put these labs. South.
Yeah, I saw that. I think he might have just plopped those to get the power right away, and then went from there.
Nefrums already going for the red science. I'll hand feed his copper in. Just need some gears. Oh, there you go.
Ooh, a little more oil off to the left. Very little more, but it's a little.
Oh, that'll be enough to get started. In their last match, the SteelAxe, these same players, they had a little bit of oil on each side, and they were able to make a big loop so that if they happened to lose a pipe anywhere, still kind of fed everything. And they actually through somewhere around an hour and a half, they started making blue science, so they did need the oil.
That was a heck of a match.
It
First
was.
one to go 90+ minutes.
Yep. Oh, look at that! It's all hand-fed red science. Not a belt in sight. Let's go. And they're running. Oh, look, just copper. So they've managed to isolate just that copper up in the north and feed that to Phoenix. Oh, no, they're not going to mix ore. They're just going to use the ore as a burner city. And they're going to try and get isolated ores into the smelting line. And look at what Anti did. He went ahead and he's smelting around the rocket silo.
It's working.
It's working. Yep.
Oh, they've already automated their red science. Look at that.
Yep. Well, it was hand fed.
Oh, yep. I see it. I see it.
And now it's going to start feeding in. Yeah, now he'll put some gear makers right in there and start feeding the gears over on the other side. And then feed the copper.
Yeah.
Copper probably come in on the other, up here somewhere.
Yeah, they'll throw a half belt of copper right now because I think that's about all they're going to have room for anyway, as far as actual copper.
So if you're looking at sneaky sins, there aren't any. So you can go here to the left side, this mutagen log. Click on the fish mutagen log. It shows who's sending what science to whoever. One way to do that is their evolution is matched. So it's they probably haven't sent anything. But evolution does creep up on very slowly. So you'll see this start to creep up. There's a few biters. Pop, 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 pop. Here you go. Oh, somebody dropped some science on the ground.
And there's the first throw. Team South just threw 91.
There you go. I just threw some red.
Wow, that was a 4.4% jump in Evo.
Yeah, it's very sensitive early on. It'll get less so as we go on. North has a higher threat because they haven't killed any. You'll see them. See, here we go. Watch their threat will go down as soon as this batch is done. That is weird that they're coming in. Must be helpful RNG. Oh, here we go. This is why. Because
the trees.
Their biters took a different path. They got RNG lucky. Their biters probably gathered up more and took more time to get down. Yeah, see, it goes down. And now that their evolution is at 6%, this threat will gain quicker. So as soon as you throw some science from south to north, yeah, as soon as you have south to north, two things happen. The evolution goes up, but there's also some instant threat that it jumps up. You can see that it just jumped up by about 100. But then it also, the rate at which it increases goes up too. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to zoom out that far. Let's look down at south.
It looks like Team North is just researching green science right now. Team South, I think, already has.
So south is this is going to be a green science build. This is a common build from. Yep, they're going to mirror it on the other side. This gives them 4 lines of, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 green science apiece. It's a really neat build. It's the same one that SteelAxe Mafia did. It's all hand fed except for you can put copper down the middle. Ooh, that's going to be one off. They need one more spot in between here. Where's the grid? Yeah, see how they only have 2 squares in here? They're gonna want to have 3 squares in here so they can put a chest in with the common copper and feed to both sides, or run a belt through there. That's going to be painful. They're going to need to scoot that over one. Maybe they'll see it.
And for me, I think they should have built it between those 2 mixed patches. Looks like that build will fit in between those patches, and this way you just have one person hand feeding all of that.
So 2 questions. Does
run across the map?
Does the other team know when science is thrown at them? Yes, they see the same message we did. So these right here, these appear, and it beeps. And then, is it a good strategy to throw science early rather than use a science? Well, that's up to you. That's up to your team. So we just had a small discussion before we started about this 50 in this starter science pack. Do you throw it or do you keep it and run through your science? And that's a largely team decision. Phoenix is over here with his pistol, with an army of spitters. He's gonna need some help.
Oof! There goes all their copper.
Yep, they lost. Was that 10 miners? Oh, he lost the turret.
Oh.
And he's out of rounds and he's out of bullets. He's gonna call for some help. And the other 2 are going to have to come help him. And there's some more coming to the south. They're going to eat some of their burner drills before they're done, because they're going to get clogged up on this line. And they're going to eat them. Anti's going to go down there and defend. Phoenix was killed early on. Need some machine guns. Let's look at their... okay, they just researched.
Almost lost the other turret, too.
All right, we got another one right on them.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
This is not good.
It's no good. 14% that they're having to deal with, and they're all spitters. They're getting unlucky on the mix. Spitters.
Punk just threw another throw to bring the evolution over 15%. That's medium. Nope, that's I don't know what. I thought 15% was something.
No, I think it's like 19 you start getting into those. All right, they just got grenades, so they need to defend this, and then once they have grenades in here, then they're being in much better shape.
Oh.
Well, they got
up north as well.
Yep, well, they got some turrets at least, but there you go. Okay, Nefrums has a grenade. That'll help them. Yep, okay. They've got grenades now. He probably handcrafted one grenade to clear that out. All right, so now they're in much better shape. They're beat up, but watch this grenade. If Nefrums can has another one for him, he's going to gather them all up, and boom, grenade himself. And a... Yeah. There you go. See, clears them out pretty quick. Right, the grenade. That did blow a hole in the wall too. So those turrets, not only are they out of ammo, but now they don't have any protection either. And now, to be fair, they may not care that those turrets are gonna be left empty because, see, I don't see any ammo makers in their line. Oh yeah, there's one. It's Macon. So yeah, he'll use those to help. But really, most of the time they're going to kill these biters with grenades now that they're in good shape. But here's the thing. Here's the thing: is that largely SteelAxe doesn't really bother with red or green science throwing. They'll make it to run up their own tech tree in this ratio, but they won't really use it as offense. Well, their primary way to do offense is they want to rush grenades anyway for their own defense, which is what Nefrums is building now. And he's got a threat here. He's going to hopefully they'll move over. Yep, he's got a threat in there. They're going to move over and get in range of the guns. Nefrums is going to pull him away, and see, watch. He's going to kill 500 biters with a couple grenades, and then he's going to go right back to work. Problem with this defense is that it's based on a human taking a few seconds away from what they're doing to deal with the biters. If you have turrets and walls like these guys have, like Team South has, then you can just keep building.
Now Team North still hasn't recovered their copper line at all. It's still out of commission.
Yep. So here comes their green science build. So this is a nice thing. So gears, and here they just put the product, the material and the product on the same line, and it just all goes into one bucket.
Medium biters and spitters have been seen in Team North, so
yep,
we're gonna start seeing mediums.
Oh, 18%. There you go. I thought it was 19.
So what that means is the first medium biter and spinner has spawned.
It'll take a minute, but they'll get here, yeah.
Yep. Well, Coach Jack, you say that they're not getting a solid footing. However, they've got their grenade set up, like Clowntown says. Now it's one or two grenades, and you've gotten rid of the whole attack. With the mediums, it'll be a little bit trickier, but those grenades are still pretty good on there.
Yeah, pretty effective.
See, now I know a lot of times they play, and Anti-Nefrums, they play the long game. They don't worry about too much at the beginning, but that gives the other team essentially unfettered just build time. Now they did just throw some stuff.
Oh, I hadn't seen that. Yeah, they have a little buffer chest now at the end. I wonder if that's new. I don't know if they did that in the last one, but there you go. But that did bring them up to par now, 14 and 18. They're not they're close to mediums, but not quite there. Oh, yeah, South has grenades too. There you go.
Yes, this is going to be a pretty nasty attack that Team South gets, because that was a lot of science thrown at one time.
Yep. At least brought him up. Oh, Phoenix is down. Pop, 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 pop. They all got pistols. And he's low on health. Look at that. He's going to go down here and get some fish because he's out of hit points. Yep. Yeah, their copper is, to Doof's point, their copper is not resurrected, and this is it. They are done.
Team South should be getting their attack any moment now.
Yep. Everybody's now well familiar with my wife's shouting sneeze. Sneeze heard around the world. It's particularly good when we're in a quiet room, or driving in a car in a quiet moment, or at a tense moment at a movie, to have a shouting sneezer right next to you. It's awesome. And
Team South still hasn't fixed where their blueprint is, but they also haven't started placing it yet either.
See what I mean? So now look at that space. How do you get an inserter in there? This is what I was talking about. They scoot the whole build one over to the left. This ghost build. Maybe this will, now they have it, they'll see it. Now you can put copper in these 3 chests, and right then you can assembler, or you can insert her over.
Yeah, there we go. Team South is getting a little attack from the right side. That was a pretty small attack.
Yep, but here you go. This is good. They've got their walls up, which is pretty great. They can, they'll be able to defend a little easier. They do need to layer up, though.
There it comes. There's a bigger attack.
Yeah, SteelAxe tends to use radars as fodder. Yep. Because radar is considered a military target, and radars are pretty quick to build, and semi-cheap. It's a radar cost. It's a radar going for these days.
It's cheaper than a turret.
Cheaper than a turret, yeah. Takes less time to craft than a turret, for sure. Particularly when your defense is grenade based and not turret based. Still, it is now fixed. Their copper is now fixed, and it's now feeding.
3 attacks on the north.
Yep, Zulon is should be calling those out, saying, "Hey, attacks to the north." Those little laser beams that you saw are not laser beams. They're not PL. Anti-grenaded him.
Technically, the biter killed him.
Right.
And he just helped.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 attacks coming from the same side on the south.
So PunkSkeleton's got the torturous path going, which is good.
That was some good dancing there.
Yep. I like it. It's almost Ted dancing.
Jeez. Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate the backup there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Team South has lost 2 turrets to spitters and almost a third. Oof.
Yep, and one's out of ammo. Yep.
76, and they're getting attacked again. Too big. Oh, that's a giant attack. Holy cow.
Doing good with grenades. 181 green. It's a good throw. Out of ammo. Yeah, both teams, I got to believe, are racing towards flame turrets. Nefrums is doing his best to get to military science to start throwing in earnest. Let's look at this. How much do they have? So they have about 100 red and 30 green to throw.
And Team South, it's hard to tell. Oh, they've started a little bit of automation there in the South.
Yep, they got some steel. Not a belt in sight, except for their hand-fed green science build. Yep. Okay. Look, they removed that next green science build, the mirror time.
Most of it. And where's he going with those power poles? Anti just throwing down a radar to see what's up there?
Yeah. Probably fodder.
And threw some dragon gums up there, as you refer to it.
Yep. Dragon gums. Yeah, so that's his early warning mechanism, so he knows to run up there and defend while Nefrums builds. Right? So the radar is a military target. It is to see a little bit, is to maybe give Zulon some vision up there, but it's also to a little bit of a sonic indicator, a diagnostic tool.
Well, Team North shouldn't have to worry about power for a while, assuming coal holds up.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Attack from the east. What's Anti doing? He says there's nothing here. Oh, he was the wrong way. They were facing the wrong way. Well, Phoenix is from the southern hemisphere, so I mean, because of the inversion, the Coriolis effect, it's natural to put the miners backwards.
That one biter. Oh, he gave up on that wall and now just decided he's going to commit suicide. All right, good job. So besides those two little dribbles of oil, I haven't really seen much of anything else.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of the downsides of building a wall like this is now you're kind of trapped. It's a pain in the butt to expand and move out. It's it's one of the benefits of. See, here you go. Here's your early warning device. See, they're going to chew up all these cheap furnaces. So Anti hears the beep beep and goes out there to deal with them. He's going to throw some more out there, or not. He doesn't have any more. But you can. That's why he needed his game sounds on early on, is to figure that out, is so that he could. You hear the beep beep. You look at the map. You see some stuff in there. So it's better to take them. And it's better to fight on their turf than your home turf, so that they're not destroying your stuff.
All right, Team South has officially started the second, or the start of the second portion of that.
Yeah,
green science build. Excuse me.
Yeah, dragon. It's not dragon teeth. It's dragon gums because they don't have very many hit points. See the wall. See, these have, what are they? Stone furnace has 200 health, and a wall has what 350.
All right, Team North is in the process of researching oil now and flamethrowers. So
yep, they're gonna go for it.
If they can survive the next couple of waves, they're about to hit 30% evolution. So
the radars.
Team South just got to medium biters and spitters.
There you go. So radar's down. Nefrum's gonna dance around with them for a little bit. Daka. Anti's going to go out there and wrestle with these big packs. He doesn't have anything other than his grenades, so he's got to do some get on his heels.
Oh, Nefrums doing some fishing. Team South has a heck of a threat at the moment, so I can see them getting a nice big attack here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Team South already just threw some military.
Yep, there you go. That's their plan. That's really what they want to do, is throw that military. Oh, and they're through the wall.
Ooh, they're through.
Turrets are probably all gone.
They made it. They lost 2. They still have 3 sitting there.
See, I don't know. I still maintain that it's probably worth right-clicking, getting 5 repair packs, and just maybe repairing turrets only. If you don't repair anything other than turrets, 5 repair packs goes a long way. Agree, Spee. They probably should have pivoted and not done any more red once they took North took all that damage on their copper.
And now Team South lost all their turrets. The Spitters finished the job.
Yeah. Turrets in the silo are definitely worth repairing. 1 repair pack goes a long way. I mean, it's not. The only thing you're looking at losing in that regard is time. You're not really losing material because a repair pack is really cheap.
Dirt cheap.
Yep. Turrets are relatively expensive. So Anti's going to handle all these. And at some point, they're going to have to decide where they're going to put the wall, which probably they should bring it all the way up there and wall that off. And then wall out.
That's an easy wall, especially if they get the flamethrower turrets.
And I would even maintain that this oil is close enough on both sides that they need to wall in the oil. That would just be the easiest thing to do, and they don't have to do much more wall to do that, since they're saving a bunch of wall here in the front. Phoenix is going to take a beat down from the mediums. He's going down, and Anti, there you go.
Hey, Anti got a kill.
Yep.
He's been trying to take him out for a while.
What's up, Nero? Yeah, you'd lose time when you repair turrets, but I don't know, man. No, there's another match going on. That's right. Yeah, 5 minutes away from the other match.
Oof, that is more. Yep. See, here's that big attack.
Here we go, and their turrets are out. That grenade hit everything but the medium. Oh, dang it!
I saw that too.
Dang it! And PunkSkeleton's going to be on his heels. Oh, PunkSkeleton was run over here to try and get some turret help, and it wasn't there. All the turrets were gone. Yeah. Oh, look. I think that's a mistake right there. I think they should. Well, they got grenades. They should grenade out of there and get the oil inside. It's not that much more wall to do that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that oil, that's going to be your chief oil supply right there. You should probably wall that in.
Wait, where's the chief oil supply?
Upper right northeast. So look where they put their wall.
Yeah.
They cut it to where the oil's on the outside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see it in the middle of that patch.
Yeah, it's hard to see. But yeah, look at that. They should probably throw 4 or 5 more grenades and spin a little extra wall to get that inside. There are other oil patches, so it's not the worst. But for the amount that they got to spend on wall, it's not that much. Nefrums going to go dance with the guys here. All the turrets are down. Yeah, that... yeah, Anti's going to go out and put some wall up. Here he goes. Yeah, he's going to do zap, zap. 2 layers.
And they are currently researching flamethrowers, but they need to get their military science in order to do that.
So you can clear forest now real easy with your grenades. Yeah, if they're going to go blue, they need to put this. They should probably put that patch inside. Last time they had a neat system where they had oil both west and east, and they fed it in and around, so it was just a big circle. So it was reflexive.
So Team South has started chewing through the mixed products.
I can't see what the crude oil. Just saw it. Hang on. 249%. It's not much. 91% and 98%. None of it's enough. So I would think it's probably worth the wall to enclose that. But yay, though I am not on the field. Yes, effectively it doubles their oil if they can successfully claim it. So
it's true.
That's my argument to move it over.
Big attack coming in at the moment. We are at about equal evolution. Team North just recently threw a bunch of red, green, and military science to bring evolution pretty close to the same. Mm-hmm. So Team South they're currently getting hit, but they're going to get hit with another big attack here very shortly.
Yep. And Aquajedi doing his thing. Trying to stay alive. He's out of grenades. Needs to put some more wall back. So Anti's probably hollering at Nefrums, "Hey, where are those flame turrets?" And the engines are making right now.
Oh, yep, I got the oil down. Oil's currently being pumped.
Yep, really all they need is one tank to add a buffer. Anything that's not it's not there.
And they've got the one tank set up there.
All right, evolution's over. Evolution is now over 31%.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. They must not see the oil in that mixed patch.
Maybe. I don't know, man.
Because I can't believe that they wouldn't try to tap that. That was right there.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe they just missed it. That's another one. Oh, and look how this is one thing that the SteelAxe does, and speedrunners, is they count with ghosts. So they wanted to go 15 away, or 16 away from the edge. So to measure that, they have 5 assemblers, which are 3x3 plus 1, and that's where they put their pipe. Big brain, right? So they're measuring. So I guess that was placed there by Phoenix. So Phoenix said, "All right, we need 16 away from the wall."
This?
Hey, Tunes.
This is my boomstick.
None of them, but it's not the spitter that has a 16 range. It's the flame turret. But yeah, medium have a 14. So you want to be far enough away that The spitters can't hit you, but the flame turrets can. Oh, here we go. First one's up.
Yep.
Throw a grenade. Throw some more wall down.
So I don't remember what the actual damage is in the regular game. It's probably just damages of 100. But here in the biter battles, they have, like we talked about in the past, they've nerfed the damage of the flamethrowers. So the actual damage from a flamethrower is 100 minus 92 per second.
Yep. So they have they're running at 8% of what they are in the normal game because these flame turrets are super powerful.
Even with the nerf, they're still by far the best item to have in this game.
Yeah, the problem is if you get up close, they're not going to be very effective. Fire is still overpowered. Yeah. Well, at least now it's power. Now it's powerful. It's not maybe not overpowered.
Here comes their big attack with about 30 to 40%, about 30% medium biters and spitters.
Grenade, quick! They get through the wall. Oh, another big one. They should be okay if they got grenades.
And the biters have chewed through the wall, but they're pretty much taken care of.
There you go, 131. It brings it almost even. 35, 38.
And there we go. Now Team North is working on their blue science, or at least working towards blue science.
Yep. They're going to have damage. They're going to add damage on their flamethrower. Probably twice. Maybe not. Beep beep.
The way they have spaced those flamethrowers, there is just it's just barely overlapping, which makes a lot of sense when you don't have a lot of extra crude. And I am a bit surprised that they haven't tapped into those other two small oil wells.
Yep. Punk Science had 34 grenades and 20 fish. You gotta go get them. Oh, look. An air gap for the walls. Phoenix is going to go there and deal with them. Gotta do it quick before they break through. Phoenix is going to go down. So this is no good. Anti's trying to work on that right side wall. Phoenix is down.
Oof.
Nefrums is going to have to... Oh, Phoenix is going to get spawn camped.
Nefrums got him.
Yep. Got to plug that hole in the wall.
This is crazy.
Yeah, the turret overlay is on, but because I'm not on the team, we can't see it. So yeah, doesn't work.
There are 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 oil wells total. Currently, Team North only has 2 of them tapped. Team South is not there yet. Looks like they're not even interested in researching oil.
Yeah. Well, it might be like the. I mean, this is probably where I would be if I were on the field. It'd be like the movie. Was it the Tom Cruise Day After Tomorrow? Time travel movie.
Yeah.
Where he kind of looks up. She says, "What do we do now?" He says, "I don't know. We never got this far." So maybe that's the thing is maybe they maybe this is as far as they've gotten and they don't know what to do. That's where I'd be.
All right, Phoenix got that hole plugged and put a flamethrower turret where they seem to attack the most.
Uh-oh, through the wall. On the flame turret on the right side. Nefrums going to come deal with them. Lost the flame turret.
Yeah, they need to put like 6, 7, 8 walls there, or at minimum another 2 or 3 flamethrower turrets. But they're still in the process of barely getting the entire wall covered by flamethrowers, so it's hard to double up.
Oh, look, there's a hole. Yeah, there was a hole in that in the wall. Let me see. It was up against the shore. Edge of Tomorrow. That's what it's called. Edge of Tomorrow.
It doesn't look like it was landfilled in, like biter landfilled in, because
Right.
I'm looking at south, and the shoreline looks identical.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so when a biter dies near the shore, it landfills in some of the shore. It's a toggle on and off, oddly enough. There you go. Got him. Edge of Tomorrow is what it's called. That's right. It's a great movie. It was haunting, though. Says, I don't know. Never got this far.
Deep South has dual attacks. And the spitters have completely removed the wall.
Uh-oh. That's no good. Yeah,
I mean, they're not trying to get through, though. They're just...
Yeah, they're eating on the wall. That's good news.
Yep.
They do need to replace that, though. Large biters and upwards do landfill. Oh, okay. That I did not know.
Thanks,
But look,
Lizzie.
and look at the look at the wall difference. Just the square footage. You know.
Yeah, I noticed that a little bit ago.
Has anyone ever won with green science after the other team got fire? Good question. Probably not. Probably not.
If they can throw an absolute boatload, maybe. It looks like they're going to throw about another 400 green science here in just a moment.
Yep, and then that only brought it up to, yeah, look at that, 0.9 evolution.
Oh, they've got another 300 to throw if he grabs those 2 boxes.
There
Yep,
you go.
there it is.
I feel like it probably wouldn't be bad to put 2 or 3 flame turrets right there where that frequent attack happens. Yeah, green isn't doing enough anymore, so probably I'd give the advantage to Team North at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, combat.
Is it over? Is it over yet? Not yet, but I think the writing's on the wall at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, good call. Phoenix is playing from South Africa, so probably combat from a server in Europe is dicey.
With the multiplayer updates, it's probably not as bad as it once was.
Yeah. Who called for
I'm
that?
sitting at 14 ticks. You're sitting at 14 ticks. Before this, it was probably at 20 plus.
Yeah, so Antipatience doing a good job of keeping them on their toes. Keeping them outside the wall. Uh-oh, he's going to need some more wall. Have to dance with these guys for a little bit. There you go. He's going to go down. Oh, he had wall. The punks or Jedi had wall, but no grenades. Or now he got some grenades. He figured out. I guess he didn't want to grenade his teammate. Oh, here comes more green science.
And this is why I thought building between those 2 patches would have been a smarter idea, because less distance to run. Now they got to, because they're hand feeding everything, they got to have to run back and forth in order to drop the material off.
So look, they also have not tapped those 2 crude locations either.
Yep. Oh, they're going to get through the wall there, maybe. Or is the death by fire? Fire stood up to it. I think that'd be smart to throw a few furnaces right over there just to slow them down a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree.
Although I think, don't furnaces actually take damage from fire? I don't know.
Yeah, 2.5K on this in their tank. Let's look at what's next. Keep it right here. Oh, Mafia and Clutch Pipinator are playing on the other field. I don't know that we'll make it over there to that one. Zulon is calling for more iron. They're probably low.
Yeah, they're gonna, since they're working on building a blue science build here soon, they're gonna need that oil.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another steel build over here for engines. Yeah, they will need that oil. I would say they're gonna zap that 2,500 real quick. 2,800. South has no room to expand, really. Yep, they just got to commit to green and go. Look, and they're running the whole shebang on this little bitty power build here. 5 boilers and 10 steam engines.
Yeah, I looked at that earlier, and they're still doing okay for power. Mostly, I think, because they are using burners.
Yep.
They're still working on Burner City.
Fast inserter. Yeah, the big ones I think are at 50, I think. Hey, Dewey.
Yes. Now, Team North, they threw 1,000, the Annie's team, they threw 1,600 blue packs that game we watched. I think their biggest throw was 600 at once, right?
Yeah.
And that pretty much ended the game, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, so yeah, they do have tons of military, so here you go. Wall and... So look at that, their bricks, some bricks are for just the military wall, and the other ones are for personal wall, I guess. And then you throw the everything else on the other belt. Grenades go on the same belt and get pulled in so that you collect both grenades and military. So there you go, 25. Hard to see this in the dark.
And we are nearly identical on evolution.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
Yeah, Team South, they're going to hold on for a while longer, but since they're not doing any research, I guess they're just starting their research for engines now.
North's starting to have power issues. I can believe it. Yeah, Phoenix is going to have to come down here and figure something out. Yep, look, they're burning up all their coal. They can't get coal over to their smelting lines either. So this one, I think this was... okay, I might be blurring, so sorry if this is you two. It might be Zulon. But this method, it was what I was saying, was one of them pioneered this guy. It's the coal that goes through the smelting lines, and you use an inserter to offload it. Cannot remember if that's Tui or if that's Zulon. I think it's Zulon. You did. Tui did. Okay, well, sorry. I attributed that to Zulon. There you go.
Now,
that's the meta. There you go.
Question has been asked is how reliable is a train wall in Biter battles? And I've never seen it.
A train wall?
Yeah, where you just have trains running in circles that rolls them over.
No. Probably not. Train saw, no.
Train saw.
Yeah, the train saw. Yeah, Elric is the one famous for the train saw, I think. But he did. It was not just biters. I mean, he had trains. I mean, I think it was 12 lanes of trains, something insane. But then he had a machine that made cars, and the cars would be put on a belt, and then the car would be pushed out in front of the train, and car was filled with a bunch of stuff, and then the train would hit the car and destroy the car and basically be a automated trash system. So anything that ended up in the trash ended up in the car. The car got pushed on the railroad tracks, and the train would come by and take it out. Not reliable, though. Right. You investigated the train saw. Yeah.
As of right now, Team North, they are just barely getting enough coal down the line
Yeah.
I mean, nothing is ever stopping.
Antipatience is out of grenades, and they're already on the silo. Oh, no, they're on the turrets on the silo. Okay. This may be it. Antipatience is down, and it looks like they're going to be out of grenades. Oh, no, they've got some. Jedi's moving them around, but they've got 2 or 3 attacks coming in. North is in no danger. So Antipatience is down.
With no turrets to back you up, not even any gun turrets.
Yeah, it's rough.
That's rough.
Oh, PunkSkeleton went down too.
Coming in. Another attack coming in. And that is over 50% mediums.
Train saw works 98% of the time. Train saw will reliably fail with too many behemoths, right? Which makes effort built wasted since it's very expensive. It is very expensive for a train saw. Yeah, Elric and his gang, Elric M, old school Factorio guy, they would always make the most extreme stuff that had no practical use, but was gangster. It was really, really awesome.
Yep. Team North has blue science research. They're almost done with the red science research currently.
Look at that. Okay, I think that's a miss. They don't have even the basic damage, yellow damage upgrades, yellow ammo upgrades. Look at that. Team South. I think that's worth it. I think chat's right. They do damage 1 or 2.
That's a great question, Coach Jack. If anybody has won with the early game rush strategy, and I believe the answer is yes in this tournament.
100%. The last match that I just uploaded will be out on the morning of the 29th. One more throw should put them up over 50%. Oh, no. I'm looking at the wrong one. Old Guard's going to have a tough time with these big attacks. Their wall's only 2 or 3 thick. Would North go looking for a power line that went along the river? Probably to go get some more oil. Yeah, there you go. That's what Phoenix is doing. And if you put the power line right along the water, it's not going to interfere, so the biter should not really feel the need to go get it.
Oh wow, that is a lot of. There's a lot of oil right here. Another 45 per second that he's just passing on by. But then again, if you can get 135 per second, why worry about the 40?
Right. So maybe both and. Maybe he's going to just put a bunch of out there and then run along. What's anti-pinging? What's he running over here? Oh, copper.
Are we asking for more? Yeah.
Can feed more copper over here. Yeah. Phoenix probably passed that up because it wasn't enough oil. There's only 7. He probably needed some more. So he's going to go along and find it. He does need to clear out those worms, though, because those worms will take out his stuff. In fact, I'm surprised that worm hadn't taken out his... oh, maybe not. Maybe the worm just takes out military targets. Maybe so.
Now, I would be concerned. I mean, I guess if Biter's path over there towards feet, then they're definitely going to chew through those pipes. But I guess if they don't path that way, they don't have to worry about it.
Yep. Well, you saw one that just the biters just barely came in, maybe 2 or 3 squares. They came in right about here. And if they get path tied, they get their path impeded, they might attack some of the stuff there. And worms don't attack the non-military targets. Antipatience is saying, I don't know. Zulon is saying there's a thin spot on the wall. Need to figure that out.
I think Zulon's doing a pretty good job of spotting. I see the Team North usually already running to attack by the time I see it.
Mm-hmm. It's good. What's Aqua doing? Yeah, not much. Yep, 50%. 50% is where the big biters show up, and they're both close.
Yep. So Team South researched engines, but they stopped there. They didn't work on researching oil at all.
Yeah, the big biters, they start getting through wall very quickly. So you just saw that in that short time, 3 wall died to the mediums. 1, 2, 3 squares. It'll be the big biters will get through 7 or 8 before they go down with all this fire. So it's pretty rough. Armageddon happens at 120 minutes in the match, so it's about an hour away.
With that throw, put Team North first time in the lead.
Yep, almost at 50. Uh-oh. Server is saving the map. Great. 60 minutes. Save every 60 minutes. Thank you. Thank you, server.
Military is worth more. So let's see. Where is the mutagen? It tells us here.
You just hover over the Behemoth League label at the top. You can see the values.
Oh, there it is. So automation is worth 10. I'm guessing that's threat, or at least let's just say 10 points.
Yeah.
Logistics are 25 points. So logistics, the green science is worth 2.5 times what red science is. Military is worth over 3 times what the green science is.
Yeah. So it's more important about the ratio between them than their actual values.
And then, of course, if they do get to chemical, blue science, that's worth almost 4 times what the military is.
White is only worth 4 times the yellow. Well, I mean, it's not that big of a jump between yellow and a complexity jump between yellow and rockets. But you have to think about that. Yeah, 4 and change. I would say there needs to be a bigger gap between purple and yellow. I think yellow needs to be a little higher.
But purple and yellow are both about equal in complexity as well.
Well, purple, no. I think purple is just an amazing amount of steel. That's your big hurdle is getting all that steel in. Otherwise, not that complex.
Whereas yellow is a lot of copper, if I recall correctly.
It's just damn blue science and RCUs take forever.
And both teams are over 50%.
And North crossed 50. All right, so now we'll see some big biters. All right, so they'll start to appear. They're not going to be in this batch. There we go.
And there we see. Yeah, Team North only has the one tank, and it's almost at 10k already. Ooh, Team South having some trouble there.
Yep,
Through
keep
the
an eye
walls,
on them.
through the walls again.
Aquajedi. They've got all their green science machines running. Let me look at it. 20 and 19. 75. So they got about 200 plus. Yeah, 210, we'll say. They could throw right now. Big biter in south. All right, so the first time we see a big biter, yeah, flamethrower turrets just sip the oil. What the?
Yeah, but they paused it, so you may want to pause your clock.
Oh, yeah. Connect. Yeah, maybe never got that far. Okay, thanks, Tunes. Yeah, toilet break. I agree. All right, stretch break. Too much lumbar.
Need some wood?
All right. Hang on. Yes, hang on. Give me a second. What? As soon as the other person took a break, this guy should have taken a break. They stay.
Michelle, you stole my role.
1K blue. What does South need to do? I don't know that South has a lot of time to do anything at this point. You'll see what we mean once the first big biters start to hit. It's gonna go sideways. Ready. Phoenix is ready. Anti is team captain. Not yet. Yeah, flamers or die. Still 264 ticks though. South is 30 points down. Beginning of the last quarter. I don't know. I don't know that farming is working today. Stay. We'll see. Good deal. All right. Phoenix is going to reconnect. reboot the router.
Although I am up at 24 ticks as well myself, so
It's way too many ticks. Need a dump.
and mine's climbing.
Yeah,
But I'm also dropping frames, so that's on my end.
Yeah. Frames are fine. All right, we ready? Let's see. Who did he just reconnect? Oh, Peak's not back yet. Quick overview. Yeah, let's look at the bases real quick. So this is their offense here. Is 5 green science makers. Everything is hand fed, no smelting lines. Big mix of copper and etc. They got some normal lines here, or hand fed lines, all coal. Everything's hand fed, which is problem. They got some military for hand fed trying to get there. South is ready. Okay, here we go. Let me get this power. All right, as soon as I hit the unpause, I'll hit this. It already actually started. SteelAxe still ready? Yep, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, and then there's everything's automated. Mixed ore patches. Actually, no mixed ore patches. Oh, maybe. Yeah. They some of it's mixed, and they just have a little quick filtering system to send it all mining out from underneath the rocket. All their lines that feed the green-red science. Plus, there's your grenades and military science with sitting 21 in there. Now, all right. Now, what we want to see is the first large biters come through, and you guys will see how quickly. All right, any large ones?
Team North on that attack they had just had some large biters.
No large in here. Let's see if we can find some larges. Hard to see at night. Yeah, they'll start to have no small ones. Did North fix power? They expanded it a little bit. They got more coal down there, and they bumped that to 24. I don't know if they've done a whole lot more. They're going to have to, because as soon as they start up these oil refineries take up, what, half a meg apiece, 434. So as soon as you crank those up, you're going to have a big power issue. See, they're ready for greens. Right, here come the larges.
And Team South just got big spitters.
All right, there you go. Okay, let's keep it on south for. Okay, that one should be okay, but let's watch the big ones here. So watch how quickly these big ones are going to eat through the wall. They're going to get through that real quick, and it's going to be a lot of grenades. Gotta go, grenades. See.
Oof.
Yep. So there you go. Gotta go. A lot of grenades. Okay, so there you go. Broke through the wall. One attack broke through the wall, and that was probably 10.
And that was the corner, which was the thickest part of their wall.
Yeah, I don't think the grenades did not do more damage to the wall. That's actually false. Look at that. I'm just staying there. Is 9. Yeah. Boy. Furnace wall. All right, let's keep it on Antipatience here. Uh-oh. And this is they're gonna be through. Here we go.
They're almost dead, though.
Nope. They are not. It's a long way from dead.
Oh, I was looking at the other one.
Yeah,
the one in the corner.
So they're going to mill around here till they find a military target, which is fortunate. They found one. That guy's going to get beat up. Oh, he did it. Ugh. merciless.
If they had one more attack come in at that time, it might have been the end of it.
Yeah, I feel like this northmost one up here is the biggest vulnerability for North. Their 12 o'clock front. So I think Anti did put down that he needs some more turrets up there.
Yeah, and they've got plenty now, so it should be. Yeah, they just put down 4, 5 more. So
There we go. That's better. Yeah, now it'll be fine. More green. Took them up over to 50%, 54%. Not bad.
Furnace walls help, but they still drop pretty quickly.
All's quiet on the front. Oh, by the way, this is a feature where you can do a decon on the wall, and the wall, you can walk through it, but the biters can't. The small biters can sneak through the deconstructed wall, but on occasion, not very often.
Yeah, they're at the point of the game where they're not really going to be seeing small biters anyway.
Yeah, so there's your
Or very few.
Yeah, there's your petroleum gas feeds into plastics and some sulfur, and very soon, first blue science will be starting up, and there you go. There you see it. There's 24 or so, and he's going to tack on to the end of it and do a little bit more. Have a buffer chest down at the end.
Their blue science is technically running. It's got a few off the belt.
So that is, so let's bring up the board. Not that board. It is 22 more times effective. 22 and a half times more effective than red science versus 2.5 for green. So when they throw it, it's going to start making some big jumps.
And they won't even have to throw a whole bunch in order for it to be effective either.
Yep, there you go. Here comes a buffer. And Nefrums pulled it all up. .64 shot across the bow. Let them know.
That, even though it was only 64, it still jumped their Evo 1.3% and a 334 threat jump.
Yep. So that's a good, nice condensed build here. Half engines, or half blue science, half sulfur. Oh, small
and
attack. Yeah.
In comparison, that 476 green science was actually less of a throw than the 64 blues.
Yeah, there you go. 476 gave you a +1 evolution, and the 64 gave you 1.3. So there you go. There's your ratio. Yeah, evolution is kind of a measure, but it's not a comprehensive measure.
Just that whole attack, including a bunch of big biters, just melted over there.
Yep.
With 6, 7, 8 flamethrower turrets.
Another 44. I'm going to start cranking it up. That's true, Commander. South still doesn't have any interest in oil. So far, no. There's no oil tapped.
They have it in the research queue. But I think that's way too late to put that in the research queue.
Yep, Anti just threw another 100 and something military. They just queued it all up.
Team North is going for steel furnaces. Are they looking at
Purple.
going purple?
Maybe.
I mean, they don't have
Upgrades.
anything beyond. They don't have anything beyond steel furnaces, so it might just be upgrades. But I don't think upgrades is really going to help them out. Help them out at all with this setup. Oof.
Look, he's got some more coal out there. Oh, look, they lost some pipe. And he's got to go out there and fix it. So he's going to send Phoenix out there to fix the pipe.
With those 3 throws that North just did, the 44 chem, 188 military, and 114 chemical, it jumped their evolution by 3.8% for Team South.
Okay, now here's something important. Now watch the acid on the ground is now big spitter acid, and it's going to hurt them real bad when they walk through it. Look at PunkSkeleton. He's got no hit points walking through there. Now look at that. Aquajedi is down. Not down, but he's down, way down in hit points. That's going to start hurting as they walk through that. Oh, big spitters are a pain. Got another big attack coming in. Uh-oh.
Oh, they're
And
through.
PunkSkeleton's going to go... No, he's going to fish on his heels. He's down.
He should grab that 54 chem science before the biters decide to eat it. Oh, they're through.
They're through. And Antipatience has another batch coming in that he's got to get. Ooh, it's going to be close. Okay, got that one.
This could be it right here.
Yeah, that's way too many large biters. Look at that. Look at all that blue.
And 2 separate attacks. One, they just walked straight through the wall.
Antipatience started to run to the wall, and he went, nope. He just did a U-turn and went away.
Yep, they are through. Antipatience is going to go down.
All right,
And they're going to get spawn camped right here.
wow. Here we go. They're going to eat up all the
Yep.
furnaces near the rocket before they eat the rocket. Oh, here we go.
No, it's done. Yeah, it's done. GG, everybody.
GG. All right, mouse.
I think the Team South just spent way too much time
There we go.
before they decided to start going flamethrower turrets. They had the science. They had the science for it. They just never went there.
Yep. That's good. Yeah. Oh, where'd the stats go? At the pause. Stats. There we go.
Yep.
I like this little stats board. It's very very condensed,
Comprehensive.
right? Yeah. A lot of information on here. I see old guard. 56 to 59. Yeah, it was close. There's other teams that have not lasted near as long against SteelAxe. They did pretty good. It was good where they put SteelAxe on their heels very early on. They lost copper. They lost some stuff, you know. But
Yep, I thought it was going to be a quick match because of that, and somehow they had gotten grenades up just in time.
yeah, if they didn't, they have to rush grenades, otherwise it's gonna be crazy. Look at the throws. Yeah, look, 305 blue science. Almost even in the end. Almost even on. Oh no. Yeah. They made it up for it in military science. And 350 throws. Biter killing is almost even. Didn't have to kill too many large biters. Wonder why they both had. Yeah, weird, right?
There wasn't a whole lot of them that they being just over 50%.
Oh,
There wasn't a whole lot of large bodies that had even spawned yet.
I was looking at the players that had to kill them. So the players, Nefrums only had to kill 2 big biters with a grenade, but they did a bunch of other killing because the turrets did the killing, right? All right, a mess of fish.
Yeah, it looks like Team North killed 227 large. Team South only had 91 they killed.
Yep. There you go. SteelAxe putting away the old guard in 1 hour and 12 minutes. Very well done. They had a good green science rush early on and good, actually, red science early on. All of it was hand-fed. But long term, a mixed ore belt all the way through military and blue science overcame them. So well done to the old guard, and SteelAxe will move on to their next match, which I think is sometimes next week. So thanks very much for watching. All the information that you need is in the description below. We'll see you next time.